It's literally the start of
It says offline and then it's a bar across your face.
We're about to go live because I just pressed the button to start streaming.
Offline.
Man, I swear y'all are the worst.
Just
Offline.
First, I gotta post something that's not that.
Don't have it. Oh, dog, that scared me.
Start streaming.
Oh, that really scared me. I can't.
Offline.
Man, I swear y'all are the worst.
Just
Offline. Get in on this low stream.
Get in on this love stream. Y'all know y'all want to. Yeah, I have two. It's like 2 pages playing or
Oh,
something.
that really scared me.
It pops up on Facebook. Dope.
Y'all know y'all want to.
I'm not wearing no Greek letters for this.
Look like I have a closet here.
I feel like this is gonna be a mess.
we gotta.
Also, I'm live. Also, we are live right now. So, Carl Mine probably gonna say something in a minute.
Everyone, get your spots. Get your spots.
Hey, what up, live stream people? If y'all are watching this right now, this is gonna be a very interesting. Oh,
We're live right now, so Carl Mine probably gonna say something in a minute.
I can't. Why is it when I start playing this, it's a noise coming from somewhere else? Somebody gotta go. Somebody get online. Why you grab one?
My bad. I thought you were actually gonna walk back over there and get your stuff.
Why
I
wouldn't
thought you
just
were gonna grab the
why
whole
wouldn't
6
you
pack
grab it?
because you're gonna.
Oh my god!
Top,
That's been
yeah.
nice. Hey everybody. So we're back live streaming. I think. I don't know. If you can see this right now, shoot us a message because we have no idea what's going on.
Use a coaster.
Patrick,
There we go.
can you
What if I
put the
quit it
laptop
like this?
on top of the
Girl,
weird-
it just got here. It just got here.
But he knew.
I know, but I'm just saying it just got here.
But
Okay,
he knew.
what we gonna do? Nah, I ain't gonna put it on there because we're gonna be moving that around too much. So we're gonna put it on top of these 2 things. All right. Hey everybody, excuse us while we get set up. Brianna, tell the people a story or something.
So first, we'd like to give a
Awesome.
shout
I
out.
got here.
A shout out to all the women. Happy Women's Day. Shout out my mom. all four
Why
of
you
my
put
sisters.
this? Yeah, shout out to all the women. Why you put? Dang it! Why you put these on top of the thing? On top of the papers. These are important
Don't care
papers.
about women.
These are
So,
important papers.
Shout out to all the women. Happy Women's Day.
Yeah, shout out to y'all.
You guys doing amazing.
Nah, man.
We all came from a woman. We got our names from a woman, and I came from a woman.
Unless you was an in vitro fertilization kid.
In which you still.
That sucks.
Huh?
Sorry, that doesn't suck. I mean, just like.
I'm just saying.
It
Like,
was just unfortunate that
Oh, wait,
the
no,
sound
that's
doesn't
like the
apply
little
to that
text
scenario.
The opinions expressed by Brianna Simons is not a
did not reflect
of
those of
CP
CP Travels at all.
I
But we do
apologize.
appreciate her comments and her opinions. Everybody has a right to freedom of speech. That's to take whatever amendment right
Wow.
I got so confused. I'm looking at the live stream. The camera's got it flipped, so I'm like, wait a second. This hand is touching this, but this hand is the one because they
That's
were
why
both
you're
moving
not a
like
dancer.
this.
That is why you know to dance.
This
I get it now.
confused.
Because
I don't know about left and
opposites.
right.
No, you have to learn your opposites.
Hey, you know something funny? My chapter, we train with the other leg. Like everyone else, they like do this thing, but we do. We train with the right leg. The right knee goes up.
That is weird.
It's just how
Because your
Rotat
right
does
foot
it.
is like your
Pizza,
strong one that
pull up
stops.
Pull up though. Actually, I'm left-footed.
Is your whole chapter left-footed?
No, I'm just saying, I'm just
left-footed
left-footed.
alphas.
I'm just left-footed. I'm just like, call me. My line name was actually Lisa Leftfoot Lopez with a PH.
That's the worst line ever.
I'm joking. I'm joking. All right, right now Carl's getting the moderation board set up. Is it called a moderation? Yeah, it's called a moderation board.
It's sophisticated.
Yeah, it sounds real fancy. Moderation board sounds like it's like only part of a board. Like we're gonna get a board was only in moderation.
Did you really not pause it in between?
I paused it in between all of those.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I'm looking at it. It says 6 minutes right here.
Yeah, because we've been streaming for 6 minutes.
5 plus the one we just did.
Mm-hmm.
She included all that stuff. You said, I'm letting you know that you should pause it.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
It's not inclusive. I know because I kept pressing stop. This is continuing to add on from before when we kept trying to figure stuff out.
What do we send them though? We send them a link.
This is actually really funny.
All
All right, wait. We gonna stop this one. Should we stop this or should we just keep going? Are
Let's just
people
start
watching?
it.
If you're watching, send us a message.
No, this one's fine. No, I'm trying to get the link to send everybody. Just keep going. Talk.
The link's on my Facebook. Just click on go to my Facebook profile. Yeah, like
Patrick,
I
what
said, if
is
you're
today's
watching right now,
topic?
today's topic is actually very, very interesting. How a very, very, very special love stream today. We are talking about Talking about helpful travel phrases that you should know, and being a young traveler. So traveling between the ages of 18 to 25. Not saying that y'all that are 26, like myself, are old. By the way, shout out to me. I'm 26. Woo, turned 26 in November. Last November, so 27 this year. But we're talking about traveling while young and important travel phrases for you to know, which is actually really good that we're talking about these today because our very good friend Brianna. Stop moving. See, I just had it figured out. Our good friend Brianna right here had a little bit of difficulties making it to the house today. So we were supposed to start a while ago, but
I was never given a time to arrive. First of all, I'm a punctual.
hey, but stop biting that.
I'm a punctual girl.
That is a bath mat. Don't eat bath mats.
You.
It kind of looks like a panther.
A little bit.
Okay, she goes back. No, never mind. Now she's looking at herself. All right, so
Arrival.
right now, Carl's getting everything set up. But no, Brianna, go ahead. Tell everybody about your experiences and your stuff, and that has led you to this place so far, and getting around without having a strong working knowledge of the Xinhua language. That's how you say Chinese in Francais.
I
Go.
do not speak or read Mandarin Chinese, but I have used the buses and public transportation system here because there's numbers, and that's really all I need to determine where I need to go. So tonight, I went on my usual route. However, the first 3 buses, or the bus drivers, rejected me and kicked me off like this. No. And I said, but why? And they all just kicked me off. And I gave that look like, help me, to all the passengers.
Help.
And they went like this. So the 4th bus driver let me on. Thank you. And
The T-Pain.
the 4th bus driver let me on, and he was cool until I understand how to read a diagram of the bus stops. And I'm bus stop 6, which is 6 in Mandarin Chinese Sign Language. It's different in America, by the way.
That's 6.
And I expected him to stop at every bus stop, as would a bus driver. So
In America.
But
if nobody's stopping at the stop,
but
they don't stop.
in
That's a
Danshui
good way
or
of saying
in
it.
Taiwan,
Ava, stop
they
biting
don't
that.
stop at the stops unless you indicate
Ava.
you need to get off at that stop. So once he passed the stop I was trying to get off at, I pressed the button within 10 feet of the stop. And he stopped very slowly and yelled at me in Chinese and hesitated to open the door for me. I learned how to say I don't understand in Chinese.
How you say it?
Wabudong. Hey, I don't know.
It was close.
It's close.
Whoa, don't. She was close though.
I don't get the tonals. I don't get the tonals.
The tonals.
But he let me off. And then getting here to the gate, the guy gave me a head nod like, oh, I seen you before, come on in. And I gave him the head nod back. And we had this understanding.
Hey, but if you don't stop
So
biting up that bath mat, I'm sorry, she's biting the bath mat.
But you guys yell at her, but you don't remove it from her, so there's no learning.
Because she understands.
She doesn't.
She does.
Look at her. She's saying,
Watch this.
Wabudong.
Watch this. Ava don't speak Chinese, y'all. Ava might be a Taiwanese black dog.
Funny, though.
But that was funny.
Alright, so we exchanged the head nod, and instead of going to him at the gate, I went, to him in the little security room, I went to the gate, and then I got yelled at again. I showed him the text that I always show from them with the correct address so they can call, and still got yelled at. They didn't answer this time.
Nobody called.
So he got mad and shook his head and let me in. That's my arrival story, and it really hurt my feelings because I was really trying my best to use public transportation.
I tried.
Yeah, when Brianna came over here, she was
What
actually.
number you on, Carl?
I'm on number
What number
3.
you on?
Number 3
Oh.
for the founders. And like I said, when that voice Charles Brown. When Brianna came over, she was actually kind of distraught. It was a language thing. Me knowing the culture and the language, I kind of figured that it was kind of a confidence that they were trying to help her. There are several buses that take you all around Taiwan. If you look confused or they think you don't know where you're going, they're pretty much trying to help you out. So key number 1 is
Like
when you're
kicking you off a
traveling.
bus.
When you're traveling in certain places, do your research. Obviously, see if Travels can help you with that. When you're traveling to certain places, most people, for the most part, are friendly, and especially in the daytime. Nighttime, again, as a woman, be careful. As a man, be careful as well. But most people are nice and willing to help if you ask the right questions at the right time. So it's good things to keep in mind. So, topic today: languages, word phrases you should know in any language. We're going to say them in English, and if we know them in any language that we know, which is several, because we are bilingual, trilingual, and some of us even quadrilingual.
Quadrilingual?
Quadrilingual. Yeah, I didn't know the other. I didn't know lingual in Spanish. So I just said quadrilingual. Shout out to my Spanish friends.
I think if you know 4 languages, you can a quadrilingual.
Quadrilingual.
Yeah.
Your
I
quadricep
think you
muscle.
just
There's
speak
only
4
one
languages.
quadricep muscle. So why is it called a quadricep muscle?
Yeah, I think I think once you get to a certain number, once you get past 3,
Square lingual,
then it's just
quadlingual.
like, nah, you speak too many languages.
Too many. We have several friends who speak 5 languages. Shout out to Steven, 4 or 5. Shout out
Mahek
to
speaks
Steven.
5 languages.
Mahek Singh Sadiq, she's from India, speaks 5 languages. Moonbeam, you speak
You speak, what's that? She speak, she's got English.
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 British English. There's 2 different.
British
Chinese,
English.
2 completely different things. They be talking about pork and beans, and I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
They
Fish
call
and chips.
they call chips.
With the
Yeah,
chips.
chips
French
is
fries.
chips
What
is
number you
fries,
want
and crisps is chips. It's weird. What else? What else does she speak? Do we say she speak
That is
what's
horrible form.
That,
I really want to
that
correct you.
patois.
I'm doing live stream.
That pop pop pop. The
I'm
booyaka
sorry.
booyaka
No, you have to push all the way to the top, and you need to go.
wagwan Jamaica. But she's not from Jamaica. She's gonna be mad if she ever sees this. Hopefully she doesn't. Hey, somebody pass this to her. Kenya, if you watching this, tell Cricket about it. What else?
I felt it right here. It hurt.
What else? What else? What else she speak? Oh yeah, Chinese.
Chinese, yeah.
I forgot how many I said so far. Cartel, I speak all kinds of languages. English, obviously. Australian English. Good day.
Ebonics.
I got my Ebonics. I got my Creole. People don't know that I actually speak Creole because I speak a little bit of Francais. Parlez-vous Francais? Yes, I do. Oui. See you play.
Can you guys, if you guys are watching, I know that a few of you are watching now. Can you guys send us questions? I need the question board to pop up so I can respond back to them.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
apologize.
Carl interrupted me while I was saying my languages. What else?
Whoa,
I
that must suck.
I know, it's real rude.
Isn't it rude when people interrupt you?
Yeah, you're still doing it right now.
I
All right,
know.
don't get Bernie Sanders in here, Hillary.
That was a good one.
Excuse me, I'm talking.
We had this conversation.
Excuse
earlier
me.
Happy
about
Women's
the-
I'm
Day
talking.
to
We had
all
this
the
conversation.
women. We respect women all the time.
We
Really?
do.
I'm just joking. They're great. They're great.
Jumping into the topic at hand, guys.
Wait, you
We are
wanna
going
say
to go
anything?
one by one. First of all, because we don't want to get too bored by just watching us talk all day, we're going to play a game of Monopoly.
That's not even Monopoly. That's
Sorry,
Uno.
Uno. It's like, we have Monopoly underneath the table. Sorry, I get my games mixed up. Game of Uno. The loser of we play Uno very differently. There are no triples and doubles. You pull until you get the color. And the loser of this has to run to the nearest convenience store and get the next 6-pack. So this is actually going to be intense. So you might hear a lot of variation in that. But anyway, the topic of today, each of us, we're going to go around. We're going to say one word or phrase in English or whatever language and translate it to English. That is important, that we think is important to know when you are traveling. Now, we're not going to go into like full sentences like, you should know how to say, hey, stop that, stop stealing my purse. Oh, he's chasing me. Those are kind of like, those are weird phrases, number one. Number two, those are things that are not that important. So we're going to let Patrick start first. We're going to let Patrick start first, and I'm going to deal with the cards, and then Brianna's going to go. And they're going to explain their reasoning why these phrases or words are important to learn. And again, learning short phrases and stuff in different languages isn't that hard. It takes a little bit of time. Maybe, hey, get down. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes a day, and you can pick it up before you go on your travel adventure. It never hurts to learn more things. Reading is fundamental. So Patrick, kick us off.
All right, so let's see. I know I have a lot of friends who think about going to Europe soon, and everyone always wants to go to France and see the Eiffel Tower, which is, I mean, it's fair, but when you get there, you'll see. So I think a few helpful phrases to know in French. Obviously, hello, goodbye, hello, bonjour, goodbye, au revoir, or ciao.
Let's do one and then keep going where we are.
Oh, my bad. You see, I was not paying attention when he said that. I want to say my one, which is hello.
Weird. Not paying attention
Hello.
and interrupting.
Bonjour.
Do you require the facials when speaking other languages?
Actually, yes. For tones and for comprehension purposes, you must do the face. Like,
Yeah.
watch this. Hello. You see how weird that was?
Like, what if I said bonjour?
Even though it's
what if
in
I said,
English,
well, I'm
you
saying
feel
hello?
great.
What if you saying hello like I was French German? Bonjour.
See?
I still made the face.
See
It
how
actually
you
still
were?
sounded good.
So-
Why are you still pumping?
Facial expressions are important. I do this every between each like break we take.
Ooh la la.
So this is really, really important. Brianna gonna be mad when I get these pectorals when we go to Bali.
Hey, them pectoralis majors.
She
Better
mad.
get
She
it.
mad because she can't lift up this free weight. How about you do one?
Yeah. How about
Thank
them
you.
apples, Jack?
Thank you.
Happy Women's Day. Oh yeah, look at it. You got scared. Look, I don't know.
Okay.
She turned.
Oh,
she like, look at it.
She was like, oh,
Because-
okay.
Hold on a second.
Oh,
Well, Brianna,
he was right.
looked at it one time and then looked like
You were
this.
right.
She was like,
Oh my God.
He was not
Shut up, man.
joking. He was not joking about that one.
Man, we ain't talking about nothing, but we talking about a whole lot of stuff.
So, Brianna, your
Hello,
word of phrase.
goodbye. Yes and no.
No,
All
just
right,
say
you want
hello.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
You can't just say it in English.
I'll say sí or no. It's Spanish.
It's oh no. Oh no. I got a friend named Ono. He's
Or
from Nigeria.
Or is oh in Spanish and no is no in Spanish, so that's pretty easy.
Okay, okay.
So one of mine, one of the phrases I always teach people when they first get here is a phrase, a word. How much does this cost? Why? You always buy something. In Chinese, it's 多少钱? Or yeah, that's pretty much it.
You gotta slow it down for the people who practice it right now.
you-
I'm gonna say the tone wrong if I slow it down because I just learned that way. 多少钱? I'll write it in Chinese. If someone asks a question, I'll write it for you if you need me to. Back to Patrick.
How they gonna read it if it's in Chinese, though?
When you
Are you gonna write an opinion?
Yeah.
Okay, well, so you have to actually say that because they
What
don't
is
understand.
opinion? Maybe
What is
someone
opinion,
doesn't
Carl?
know.
So some languages are written differently than they are spoken, or than they're that make, you know.
Chinese is written in characters, which for those of us who only speak English, the characters obviously don't look like English letters. Pinyin is giving English letters to Chinese character words.
Boom, Chinese character. This is also a word that you can say. This is E, means one. It looks like a straight line, doesn't it? You know why? It's one line. If you add another line, that is,
Two
how you say it in Chinese?
R.
R, that means two. You add another line, that is
Sun.
sign. Boom, which is the number? Three.
Three.
So it's 1, 2. But the key is this line is small for one. The second line is longer, and the third line is the longest, which makes 3.
I want you to know. I feel like this is gonna be kind of confusing for people watching because this
You
got
don't
a
have
whole bunch of.
examples.
That's okay. Keep
Yeah,
it
no,
up.
example one.
Pretend like one line.
One bar is one.
Double it, triple it, bam.
Bam.
4 is a little bit complicated. It was like this.
4 is a square with 2 squiggly lines in it.
Squiggly line. But enough about that. On to Patrick.
Hey Camille. Camille's watching this right now. Wait, I gotta tell her skip ahead. Skip ahead, fool. I hope she see this part right now. I just called her fool because I love you. Oh wait, that's another good one.
She
No,
could've just
I was
commented.
gonna say
Why don't you comment?
I know Camille could just. You could just. I think she doesn't know that we're doing this right now. Like I think she may be a little bit back.
Well,
in
you
the
guys
live stream.
posted during the stream,
Okay.
which
Okay.
is inviting someone to come to something. They might not know it's literally right now. Hey.
So anywho, before we were so crudely interrupted. In French, I think it's very important to ask or know how to ask where something is. So you can say où est, and then whatever you're looking for.
What is oo and what is s?
Où means where, est means is.
Cool.
Où est, and then just throw a lie in there real
With
quick.
the head nods.
You gotta throw. Don't do it. No, you just throw a little head nod. You wanna know où est le toilet. That means where's the toilet.
Okay.
Où est le. Ava, stop that. Où est la gare? Where's the train?
Okay.
Où est la magasin? Magazine. Just say magazine, and
Yeah.
that means store. It's weird. I know French don't make no sense sometimes. Où est la biblioteca?
That's Spanish for
Nope.
library.
That's how you say. That's actually how you say it in French too.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
La bibliothèque.
Okay. You say all your words really scary.
Huh? I don't. That's my smooth voice.
Oh, good luck with that. The next one.
Some people call it svelte.
The next one is my favorite. It's I don't understand. In Spanish, it's no entiendo. Carl.
I don't understand. She already gave you a whole bunch of budongs, which is I don't understand in Chinese. So another helpful phrase that I learned, well, I'll say 2 words. Sorry, let's not do 2 words. Are important
Wait,
foods.
can you do 2 words? We have to reason this.
I don't know. Let's discuss it.
Yes.
All right, thank you. How do you make your neck get bigger? My neck look kind of... Anyway, so 2 words.
Oh, you
So-
gotta start doing
one
this.
of those Arnie pumps you
No,
were doing.
you gotta
one of
hold-
the Arnie pumps.
You gotta hold them like this, and then you gotta
Around
do
the back
this.
because I can lift up with my pinky.
You gotta do it like this.
It's a
Look,
delay on the camera.
Right
Just
there.
made it wide. All right, so
right there.
2 phrases you need to know is you need to know what kind of food, your favorite type of food, or your breakfast food or lunch food, like you need to know. So if you need to know eggs, for example, Pretty much every place in the world has a shop somewhere that sells eggs. Know how to read it and write it. In Chinese, eggs is dan. And then for me, I like lobster, so I know how to say lobster in English and Chinese. Long sha, so it's really good to know how to say those things. The foods you like to eat, know how to read them, write them, and say them in the language you go to. Just in case of an emergency, like one day you wake up, gotta get to the airport real quick, you give a little queasy in your stomach, you want something to hold you up before you get to the airport. Bam, go across the street to this place. Look, it says eggs. I know that word. They must have food. Because some places in the world we went to, a food place doesn't necessarily look like a food place. In Italy, for example, we were walking down a back alley, found this hole in the wall place where we had a very, very great dinner at.
Was that pizza?
There was a pizza place. It was amazing pizza.
Oh yeah, that was really
Free
good. It was
bottles of
called
wine.
the Blue
Pasta.
something. It's down the street from this great gelato spot too. Man, gelato was so good. I do think. Hey, cool. We can slide over while Carl ain't there. Carl, you did.
First of all, don't chuck it on me.
You're working out, so everything's getting
That's
out your
you
body.
actually.
Why would you guys fart?
That wasn't us.
Is that you?
That actually wasn't me.
That was Patrick.
Was
Do
it
you
me?
smell anything? I was about to say it wasn't me. Carl on her
Y'all
farting
gonna
right
sit-
now.
y'all gonna sit
You
in
gonna
your
sit there?
You see how they sitting in it, right? The only people who sit in their own farts, people who actually do it.
So we
anyway,
farted, we
moving
farted at
on.
the same
I
time. We
did it.
synced up
I
farts.
didn't fart.
You know, Carl over here, he farted on himself and Carl
Go.
got this.
Keep
Carl
going.
got on these
Go ahead.
windbreaker pants. Let's show me the swishy pants.
Move.
He got on the
And
swishy
he's
pants.
working
They
out.
say
Stay on
he
topic.
can't get up.
Stay on topic.
No, you the one that
They
farted.
stay. Why
You
would I fart and get up? Don't even make sense. Anyway, moving on.
Dude,
That's what you're supposed to do?
that's what you. No, that's what you do.
That's what you're supposed
That's
to do?
what
Y'all
you
both
do.
sound stupid.
That's what you do.
That's why you laughing so hard. Because you
you
probably
farted.
farted.
No, you reverse it. You get up and
You get up,
escape
yeah.
the place, and then you take
get
care
up.
of
Why
your
would I
Get up
escape?
and you leave a little dog.
Escape my own essence?
trail.
You farted and
You
you
leave a little
moved
snake trail
around.
around.
No.
You little
You
human
guys know.
centipede
Patrick
walking
know my
around.
farts smell like.
Walking
Yeah,
around
very
the farts.
enjoyable. I wouldn't
No.
walk with something like that.
That's you.
Anyway,
I'm
moving
smelling
on.
for you farting.
Sorry.
It's
We
clear.
get
Coming up through his little,
We get-
through his windbreaker pants and coming up
we
to the
get
top of his shirt.
we get real. Like
Going
these
through your
magazines ain't got no
nose.
windbreaker pants. So
I don't want no
anyway,
windbreaker pants.
he actually
They're
wore
so
these on Sports Day.
loud.
We have a picture
They're
of
so
it.
loud.
Anyway, moving on.
Sound
Patrick,
like Mitt Romney walking down the street.
your words.
Okay.
Mitt Romney's a billionaire. I know with that.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead.
Bill Billionaire with your swishy pants on.
Go.
So, what was I about to say? Man, see, Carter got me all messed up thinking about this fart you just did
That you
over
I'll
here.
go. I'll go.
No. I got mine actually. So, we've been saying words in French and stuff in English or Chinese.
Spanish.
Spanish, English, whatever. American language. They calling me. I do think it's very important to know how to do non-verbal communication. Because more than anything, like if you don't know a word, I mean, I was telling you this one time, not gonna help you because I'm sure you're not gonna go back into the live stream and be like, oh, hey, remember that time they did that? When did they say that? Like 30 minutes in? Oh yeah, it was right after Carl started farting and stuff. Nah, so it's more important to know how to do non-verbal communication. So I think that's actually a really helpful phrase. What I mean,
Communication. Conversation.
yeah, conversation tool.
Oh.
I know it's so funny when she jumps and stuff, right? So like obviously they're universal. I'm sorry, I gotta see this. Just
And she stopped.
And play. And scene.
all right. See now it looks stupid because the dog was doing stuff, and then as soon as I turned it around, she stopped doing it. You disappoint me so much, Andrew. What was I saying? Non-verbal communication. Everybody knows this. Like, oh, I'm hungry. Like this, or like, oh no,
Actually,
I
that
gotta
looks
go to-
like you're,
I gotta
in
poop, or you're like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. Where's the bathroom at?
I wouldn't suggest grabbing your ass in public in a different country.
I don't understand
I agree
why.
with
I
you.
do it all the time. If it works, it works.
This means my stomach hurts.
Hmm.
To me.
Oh wait, over here you like this. This
That's
means
better.
eat. This is eat. Yeah, like oh hey, food. I know. If I like, sometimes I'm not even hungry. I just want food. I want to know what food is. You saying want some drinks? Want some drink? You see somebody you like, you want to talk to them, you're like, hey.
So, if you guys have any questions for the channel, again, please send it. We are now live. We're
The
able
one we
to-
didn't say is
Yeah.
thank you.
Shout out to Heavenly Love for tuning in
What up, Aunt?
one more time. So let's bounce on to another topic other than languages. So the next one is
Thank you. I think thank you is very important.
how do you say thank you in Chinese?
谢谢
There you go. Good. She did that one very, very well. Xie xie is very, very good.
你.
Ni means you.
Sometimes I add it. If I'm
Thank
feeling
you.
formal.
That's good.
En français, you would say merci.
In Spanish,
Merci
it's
beaucoup.
gracias.
Or you could always just say this.
There's some countries that means something really horrible.
No,
I
wait,
just
don't
can't
say,
remember
no
what it
matter,
is.
just don't tell people thank you. Just smile. A smile is always good. Like, I don't know what you're saying.
Smile, yes. And
Smile as
I don't
often as
know.
possible.
Honestly, that actually is that's really good advice. When you're in a new country, try not to come off as like intimidating. Even if you're having a bad day, stuff is going wrong with you, just smile. One, because you're in a new country, instead of being like wherever you were before.
Yeah.
I want to turn it around now. So as soon as I say, just stop doing it.
She thinks she can hear you.
Don't
So,
say anything, husband.
So again, for CP travels, we understand that everybody travels very differently. So we're going to walk you through. We're going to share some tips, or not tips, but things that we do when we're preparing to travel. Now, again, it doesn't work for everyone. We're not going to give you away all the secrets that we use to help you guys plan your wonderful trips.
Hey, but stop
But I'm
that.
going to give you guys just an idea about our
No,
planning
no.
process. So generally, this is how it starts. Me and Patrick are sitting on the couch,
Patrick and I.
playing PlayStation or
PlayStation.
Xbox One, or a Wii, the controller's over there. Or we're playing Rock Band, the controller's over there. Or we're playing the Xbox, regular one, over there, PS3. Anyway, something like that. And we say, hey, oh man, look, we should go here. You want to go here, Carl? I say, yeah, let's do that. After that, it takes us about 5 minutes to figure out, oh, we should probably go there. This is like 5 months before we actually go. Then after that, the first thing we do is look for flights. We find the best possible time for us to take flights. Now, depending on where you're flying from, again, we can help you with this. Flights vary. For us, anywhere in Asia is pretty much the same price, give or take, unless you catch a flight deal. For example, currently, right now, from Taiwan, and even from America, a flight from New York or from Chicago, from Atlanta to Thailand is $500. The original price is $1,300. For us right now, from Taiwan to Thailand is $150. Now, Thailand is always warm, beaches, seldom rains, beautiful place to go. Fruit, massages are like $3. Amazing thing to do. So the reason why we take so many weekend trips on the women is because sometimes we'll wake up and be like, man, we had a rough week. Like, yeah, man, what you want to do? You should probably get on this plane, man. We actually just hop on a plane, buy a ticket off on a plane and go. Now, when we do that, we don't find hotels or anything. We do that on the way because we're seasoned travelers. If you guys like to do that, I think it's a great experience because you really learn on the fly. And it's exciting. There's nothing like going on a trip.
Nothing like going to a place and not having a place to stay.
Not a place to stay, like figuring out. We've actually done that. We went to Macau one time, and we did not have a hotel room to stay that night, and we could not find one. We didn't even want to pay for one. We actually did it on purpose to see what it would be like.
We fell asleep in a McDonald's.
We did. There's a photo on Instagram. Check that out. Fell asleep at McDonald's, and we woke
Well,
up.
we spent most of the time in the casino first. Then
We did.
we went to McDonald's.
Club. We stayed out. We talked to as many people as we could. Stayed out late. Went back to the casino. Used the bathrooms. Found out that you cannot sit in the casino lobby and take pictures.
You cannot.
Not in the actual casino thing, but in the actual lobby, you can take pictures.
Nope, they do
and
not like
we
that.
found out escorts work very early in the morning too. Not for us personally, but we saw it. It was kind of weird. But
They also would get pancakes at McDonald's. Though.
Everybody likes pancakes.
Everybody was at that one McDonald's. So that McDonald's was popping.
It's true.
Like
It's
Maxwell,
great McDonald's.
3:00 in the morning in Chicago.
So actually, we would encourage everybody to take one. I know we're kind of off topic talking about like how we prepare to travel, but take a YOLO trip. Just actually get up one day, even if it's just you're going to a city that you've never been to. Don't go somewhere you've been already. Go somewhere you've never been and actually say, you know what, I'm going to figure it out when I get there. And then research as you're going. Don't just wait till you get there and be like, oh man, I need a visa. That's stupid. But research as you're going.
If you need a visa
How do
to
you
go
plan
somewhere,
when someone hits you up and asks you, like, on a professional level?
we'll try to figure out if I got anything planned that weekend.
What
What do you mean on a professional level? My bad, sorry.
As you can see on our website, we have a lot of questions that we need to ask because everyone's a different traveler. The thing about CP Travel is we've been traveling together for 5 or 6 years, and we also live together. So it was actually us understanding each other a little bit different than other people traveling with, like your best friend who you see maybe 3 or 4 times a week, or maybe less than that. Or like a friend that you've known all your life, but you've never really lived in close quarters with or traveled with. Everyone responds to stress differently. Everybody just responds to entertainment differently. So when you ask us, hey, like, where should I go? What should I do? Don't be surprised when we ask you questions because we need to know who you are. And the good thing about us traveling so much, meeting so many different people is we know a variety of different people and what they would enjoy when they go to these different places. Because every time we go to, even if we went to Thailand like several times, each time we've gone,
We see something different.
we've done something different,
do
seen
something
something different, and met different people, and went with different people.
I ate a scorpion last time we were there.
He did. And
I think I ate 2 of them.
yeah,
And a cricket.
It was a cricket. Yeah, the cricket.
I
one
can't
time
lie though,
went back and ate a scorpion.
Scorpion was kind of tasty.
Should do that.
It was actually kind of tasty. It's real crunchy. It's not a lot of meat.
It's like
It's
bacon.
very airy. Ooh, no. It's not like bacon at all. It's kind of like eating a dark corn pop.
Okay.
It sounds like like pops. You never had pops.
Snickerdoodles. So that's why we asked you guys so many questions because we want to get to know you as a person and pick the best place for you to go. And even if we haven't been there, we know someone who's been there, and we also know how to look for things because we've looked for basically everything. Like everything there is to do, we've actually looked for it and tried to do it, and probably will do it too. We have a very, very long bucket list, as you can imagine. But yeah. So what we do after that? After we do look for plane tickets, what do we do next, Patrick? After plane tickets?
Well, we look for plane tickets. See which one's the cheapest. If we can, we go ahead and book them right then and there. Don't look at my cards. We book them right then and there, and then usually we start looking for accommodations. As we talked about last week, Carl and I, we prefer to stay in like hostels because we usually get to meet a lot of people. They're fairly cheap and they're usually like pretty centralized. So we'll start to look up hostels. Well, Carl will look up accommodations, and I will look up things to do in that location because Carl is very particular about where he sleeps, and I am very particular about nothing.
About what we do for entertainment. Patrick is a thrill seeker. He convinced me.
I do, yeah.
Actually, it was actually weird how it happened because I ended up enjoying skydiving and would do it again. It was amazing.
And
I
you
just watched
enjoyed.
that video today.
But he was
So
like,
funny.
Yeah, you see it the whole time. Carl was cheating. He was like this. He was like,
no, it was actually.
It's like your eyes are this small and your smile is like this big.
When Patrick said let's go skydiving, my reaction was nah, I'm not gonna do that. Like for like 3 months though. Like nah, I'm not
I
gonna
was
do that.
shocked.
And he was like, oh, you know what? Hey, just do it. Just sign up for it. Like, hey, look, if you don't want to do it, don't worry about it. I'll pay for it. Of course, he wasn't gonna pay for it.
I wasn't gonna pay for it at all.
But we did it. So anyway, going up while skydiving. Actually, I didn't feel nervous even in the plane. Like after you get everything on and you're up there and there's like 6 other people in the plane with you. Like it's a real adrenaline rush and your stomach doesn't drop. I think the biggest difference between that and everything else is your stomach does not drop.
Yeah.
You're free fall.
Because you're not being held down like me. I can't do those roller coaster rides. You go up and then you like this. I'm like, nah.
Towers.
Like, yeah, like my stomach, it's because someone's pushing me down. But like, all of this is trying to go up. I'm like, oh no, I feel sick. Like, I cry on those. Like, I did. One of them in Korea, couldn't walk right out. I could not walk. Like, passed out, and I was done for the day. Done. But skydiving, so much fun.
Like
I'll definitely jump out of the plane.
It's an amazing experience. So, I mean, I would recommend it because when you go up, you see everything. And when you jump out, you look down, your eyes are open because they can't close because the wind's hitting you in the face. One thing I do say, blow your nose before you go. Just word to the wise. But yeah, it was like.
What was your after picture? Was it like?
Oh no, it wasn't like the bubbly snot. Just like things fly out of your nose. So you fly back, you're going down. Like it didn't hit me, but I saw somebody next to me. Like it was just a big booger, just boop, right in his eye, and like his whole skydiving experience was messed up because he was flying with a booger eye the whole time. Oh my God! Help!
Did your glasses fall?
Yeah, my
fly
glasses
off
flew
while you
off.
did it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Strap
if
them on.
y'all want to see, we got the video of Carl skydiving on CP Travels on our YouTube page. So you all feel free to go check that out whenever you get the chance. It's actually hilarious. Me, I did not get a video because I didn't want to pay for it.
How much was that video?
In retrospect, I should have paid for it.
$259. And at that
Should not
time,
have paid for it.
Australia, we were in the last leg of our trip in Australia, and as you know, Australia is very expensive. Because we went out with our good friend Carl. Shout out to Carl David.
Woo!
But
Okay.
Carl's like, hey, let's go get a few beers. Now, in Australia, there's a custom of you buy a round, somebody else buys you a round. So there's 3 of us, I'll buy a round, Patrick buy a round, and Carl buys a round. The cycle keeps continuing.
Mm-hmm.
But our group it got extremely large our very first night there. It was like 9 of us. So imagine like going to...
You buying a round for 9 people.
For 9 people. And it was like, they were
And you
love
guys
our
had
friends.
9 drinks.
9 drinks.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
And the thing is, like, we had no issue with this at all. Like, I really think that's a great way to do it because it's a group thing, and I love that mentality. However, what I will say is make sure you have a budget for it. Like, we had a budget for it, but we didn't have, like, a budget for everything else happened after that one night. So it was like, they were great friends. Shout out to Braden and all you guys. It was amazing. But we went out and it was amazing. We had, like, Jaeger bombs. Oh, that's like $9 glass times 9. That's
4 shots
9
tequila.
times 9, 81. Then tequila
Jaeger.
shots, then round of beer, then beer pong, then going out, then a cab. That's like $300, $400 right there. Now, this was 5 years ago, so it's not like now, Mom. But money. But it's an amazing time. Like again, I would. There's no such. You can make more money, but you can't make more time. Live in the moment, but don't live beyond your means. We didn't do that, but live in the moment. We could afford to do this while we did it at the time.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
Couldn't afford that skydiving video though, but
we have so many stories. So anyway, so Patrick plans the entertainment. I plan the living space, so I'm very clean and concerned about that. So I keep going.
I literally said what I was going to say.
Oh, sorry.
I plan the
That's
fun
how they
stuff.
plan.
I plan the fun stuff. Carl plans the place that we sleep.
Now we talk about it. Now again, if you have a friend that lives far away, it's very easy. iMessage, or if you have Android message that exists. I don't know.
I think it's called what's that BBM thing?
BBW. No, BBM.
Black-
That's
yeah.
I like-
Drake said BBWs. Okay, sorry. Drake He just makes good music. But anyway, so yeah, email
they know who
exchange,
Drake is.
but always do a cross check. What I do, even if I find a place, I know you're not gonna really say anything about it. I send someone, hey, just be courteous to your travel mates. The one thing I think people hate is like, oh no, I just had it on this for you. You're like, oh, you didn't give me a chance. Like even I don't care, but man, let me know, bro. Kind of.
I mean, honestly, I know places Carla have us stay in. So I'm like, I actually don't care when he sends me stuff. He's like, hey, you check that link I sent you? I'm like, yeah, dog, yeah, it's good. Go ahead, go. He's like, which one you like more, the first one or the third one? I'm like, oh
This
man,
recently
I was hard. I had a tough time choosing between them. Which one do you think? And he's like, I was like in the first one because it was closest thing. I was like, you know what? I was thinking the same thing. Let's go with that one. Let's go with that one then. I was like, why the TV stop forward on this thing? TV don't follow.
Happened on more time than once. Oh yeah, that's right. I moved that TV back.
I'm dying.
I know what I'm doing. I know I'm doing it correctly, but it's still working something out. I'm not extending my full arm. I don't hit you in the face.
You gonna mess up one of your muscles?
No, I'm not.
Like shoulder muscles.
I'm working out longer than her. She did one fitness competition. All of a sudden, she's telling me, trying to tell me how to
I've
work
been
out.
working out and doing sports my entire life.
Oh, really? So you were 2 years old. You came out the one with 2 dumbbells in your hand, huh?
Yep.
Yep. Look, mom. Look, lifting these bottles.
Yeah. I wonder how old I was before I got a name. Like, how old do you think you are before you remember your name?
I think you remember your name once you're 3 months old. You could recognize who your name is. Yep, just like Ava, she knew her name. She was like 1 month.
Barely able to respond to anything. Watch this. Chocolate!
She did not respond.
Here she comes. Oh, no,
She
never mind.
went to
She
go
saw
get
a
the sock.
sock.
Hope she comes over here
Oh,
with you with
yeah.
that sock.
She did not respond to it.
Yep, came to you with the sock. That's what you get.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, Ava has a sock. All right, sorry. Unrelated. So then after that, one of the biggest keys when traveling, again, we travel together a lot, how we plan the process. We figure out where we're going to stay, figure out what we're going to do. But one thing that people often forget
That's so bad.
is how you're going to get to where you need to be
Getting around
from the airport.
Point A to point P.
From the airport. I think that's one of the most important things. Traveling from the airport is really, really key because oftentimes, sometimes we get lazy. We're going to an inexpensive country, we'll say we'll just get a cab or whatever. But it's important to research because sometimes, even in inexpensive places like late at night in Thailand, for example, it could take hours to get a cab. Because when you get out, everybody's thinking the same thing. I want to be lazy when they get a cab. It's important to figure out the bus schedules, the train schedules, and get accommodation that are near those things and use them. If you land early or you land while those things are still open, use them. They're usually cheaper.
Yeah.
Especially in places like Korea.
Korea, take the train.
$2 to get anywhere you need to be from the airport.
Go.
Very inexpensive. Versus a taxi where you end up paying $50, $60, $70. You can save that money to do something else. Even if you have a lot of money, save that money to do something else. Donate to charity. Don't waste it.
Go to Lot World, Latte World.
Oh man,
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, definitely doing research of like where you're staying, how far it is from the airport, just so you can get a good gauge of how much your cab should be. Because I'm not going to say that every place that you go to, somebody's going to try and rip you off. But it's very important to know how much you should expect to pay in a place before you go. A lot of times you might be traveling and you'll negotiate, or if you don't know, sometimes you can negotiate a price with your cab driver. If you don't feel comfortable negotiating a price with your cab driver, one, you should always take registered cabs, flat off, like straight up. If you can, ask for a receipt. Like have them use the meter and ask for a receipt. But sometimes you might meet a cab, you're like, hey, I can get a couple extra dollars. You like, I don't mind paying a couple extra dollars just for the convenience of getting somewhere. If you have an idea how much you should pay to get to your place, that's good. I think the one time Carl and I we were in Vietnam and we just landed at the airport and it was late. We were tired. We smelled bad. We had just been driving dune buggies all day, so we still had like dust in our hair and stuff. It was crazy because we just left Laos. And we get off the plane. We walk to literally the first cab that we saw, and we like, hey, we're going here in Hanoi. Show them the address. Always print up your address, your itinerary and address. Make sure you always have that printed up in your language, your native language, and also in the native language of the place that you're staying in.
That was a saving grace before.
But have an idea how much you're gonna pay, because some people like, hey, yeah, just for $40, and you're like, okay, cool, that sounds good. I don't know how far it is, and then you get there, and you realize, dog, I can see the airport from right. I'm pointing across it. I can see the airport right there. He's like, you already said you're gonna pay $40, but it's more like a $2 cab ride. So.
Yep, that's important. So, Lacey, if you're tuning in, you can see this. You sent the message, but you didn't send it to the right place. You actually have to do the chat part on the right hand side. Very, very important to do. So again, the tip we're gonna do is
Lacey's our friend that was in New Zealand. We went to go visit.
you guys have to know where you're gonna go when you get from the airport. Lacey, I just want you to send in a question of your weirdest travel experience you'd like us to talk about. Actually, send us the first sentence, and then we will actually fill in the rest of whatever you guys are gonna say.
So there
we
I
want to get that
was.
started. So there I was, and then we'll finish it for you. And then you actually shout out.
You can't say so there.
who you would like to. You just
Yeah,
mention
shout
out there.
out. Shout out who you want.
Who you would like to finish the story for you. We'll do that. That'll be our thing for today too. All right, moving on. So after you guys
have a
figure out,
question.
yes, sorry.
About currency, where do you recommend exchanging? Just the airport, or is there
Well, I'm
somewhere
gonna
else?
look close because I got to update my Facebook.
It depends on where you are coming from. What currency you have that you're exchanging. For example, you have U.S. dollars, which usually we have. It's best to exchange money in the country that you're going to. It's best to exchange money back to your original currency in the place that you live. So, for example, if I'm coming from America, I would exchange the money into Thai dollars when I get to Thailand. But if I wanted to get my U.S. dollars back, I would go to America to exchange them from Thailand to U.S. dollars. But you have to make sure. But there's a pro and a con to that. The pro is if you get like quarters and dimes and you want them quarters and dimes and nickels, if you care about that change, in America they'll have that change. In Thailand, you have to have to the dollar, to the 10th, 20th, or 50 or $100 to get your money back. Some places have singles now, but most places don't. So it's important if you want to get that change back to exchange in America. The con of that is American also doesn't take those small coins from Thailand. So actually all currency exchange place banks don't take coins unless it's in that actual country. So it's a give and a take, and pretty much on what you care about more. You care more about getting that change back, or do you care more about not having that change left over from a country you just came from?
Or
That's
if you
a
want
good
to
question.
save all of your, I always save an example.
Yeah, of coins. So like that's why I wait till I get back to where I am, because I got this leftover change. Well, it's a souvenir now. But so that's why we always, when we travel, especially Patrick and I. First of all, if you do want a good bank account for traveling, Capital One 360. Shout out to Capital One. They have no
And what else, Carl?
no charges on withdrawals from ATM. They don't charge for withdrawals. The ATM will charge like maybe $1, but Capital One won't charge you. And there is no
Shout out to our new subscriber,
there's no
Brianna.
there's no charges on
I don't even know how she did that.
there's no charge if you use your card abroad ever. It's a debit card to use or whatever. So Capital One is a great bank account. But what Patrick and I do usually is that we take out the amount of money we plan on spending, and that's how much we want to spend. So we don't like going to the airport with leftover singles. Like we're not just gonna go out and like just ball out for the heck of it. Like we have $300 left. I don't want to take $300 back. It's too much money. No, but
I
we
always
don't
want to take $300 back.
exactly. But like we don't want to come back with like excess money and have to exchange. We're not doing that. So
Honestly, on average,
We're
I
very
like to
careful.
travel with at least $300. Like anytime if we go to Thailand, like for a weekend, I'm like, cool, $300. I use my card as a backup. Like 9,000 NT, get it changed over to Thai baht, 9,000 baht, give or take. And then the rest of it, I'm like, nah, just put it on my card.
So yeah, so it's really
Same
important
thing,
also, when we say put on your card, to have a credit card. You have to have one first. But also, Patrick's really good at budget, stuff like that. Only spend on your card what you can pay back immediately. Keep those credit cards down. We're not suggest people going to credit card debt trying to travel and live lavishly.
Nope.
Live within your means, but have fun at the same time. But also, if you're traveling somewhere, you see something that comes up, like skydiving comes up, or like just a really big trip you want to do.
And you can pay it back. Like
Like eventually, like that's what
Eventually,
credit
like,
card is for.
yeah.
Because like, again, you can make more money, but you can't make more time. Take advantage of it. There's nothing worse than being out and all your friends are going to do something. You're like, nah, I can't do it because I don't have the money. I'm not saying if your friends are going out to do like $1,000 trip, you should swipe it like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. Ball out, girl. Oh, but your check only $950. Don't do that. That's stupid. But if it's like maybe 100 to 300 or 400, then hey,
something that you, again, we're just saying these numbers. That's what we can, like, I think both of us able to like kind of swing that.
You're making it
give or
sound
take.
like your entire trip costs $400.
to some places, yes,
Some
your entire
places,
trip
yeah.
can be less than $400.
Flight
Yeah.
and accommodation and the food.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where?
Thailand.
I just told you it's $100 to Thailand
It costs-
for any weekend in
Yeah.
March and April from Taiwan.
I'll take $300. I'll take $300 to
Gotcha.
Thailand. And I'll just ball out.
Like that's
Like that's when we
you-
want to stay.
you
That's when
have
we
to
stay in like.
struggle to
That's when we
spend
stay
that.
in a super nice place, and when we eat
your
like
IAMS US
fancy
or
food,
3 to 4 days. 3 to 4 days in Thailand.
real talk, you can spend.
Bangkok, main city.
We've taken like I've taken 9,000 baht, 300 US to Thailand for like three days, and have come back with change.
So again, I also keep it in perspective. We do live abroad, and we're like a hop, skip, and a jump away from Thailand. But like things if you actually, and we've done when we spent that less than $300, we did boat tours. We rode on elephants. Again, riding on elephants, we understand. We probably we didn't ride on like in the bad place. We actually went to the elephant shelter and watched the elephants and all those things. So we don't advocate the abusing animals things. But we did things like that. We bought souvenirs. Most time we go to Thailand, it's because of the weather. Taiwan, it rains for
It rains
3 or
every winter,
4
so
months
we just
straight. So you
leave.
just want to go somewhere that's be on the beach and have sun and get massages for $2 or $3 and enjoy this. Be on the beach because he likes to swim, do water sports, and just drink fruit drinks. Man, they have the freshest fruit smoothies without milk because I'm lactose intolerant.
And they had the
I've
best
had.
used bookstores.
Oh my God. Yes. Shout out to Reed. Reed to succeed.
Love finding used bookstores. So
Reed
much
to
fun.
succeed.
Somebody got that.
Oh, somebody else trying to get into the other house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Come on,
somebody's over there trying to break
We got
into
a
the house.
question. Look at an arrow code.
All right, looking like we have a
No,
question.
it went away.
Oh, nope, never mind. Question one. I think Carl might have actually just been typing it himself. All right, so Brianna, I got a question for you. Where are you most excited about visiting? Because right now you live in Taiwan. The world is your oyster. You're young. You're light skinned. You got long hair and freckles. Where are you most excited about going to?
I'm excited to go to Bali
Mm-hmm.
and Singapore and Bangkok next month. That's the only trip I have.
You doing all of that next month? Girl, what? How many days she get up? She requested days off or something?
Why don't you get a day
The
off?
same trip we all have.
Oh, never mind. I forgot we
Oh,
going to.
that's a play question.
My bad. Nah,
I thought that was like a scripted
I thought, see, when you said it, I
moment.
thought, my bad, y'all. I forgot we're going to Bali next month, but we got layovers in Bangkok and in Singapore. I was tripping. My bad.
Useful layovers so we can explore.
Y'all. My bad, y'all.
So you see who doesn't care about the trips.
Yeah, you see, honestly, I just, like, okay, cool, yeah, I'm going.
No,
I'm literally going to make the best time out of any place that I go to because I'm happy to be around good people. Like my good friends in new places. Some of them for their first time. Some of us for our like 15th time in these places. But yeah, again, you know, I've been to Singapore like 5 times.
No, Singapore's a nice place though.
Singapore, nice, it's expensive, super nice, super clean. You know what I think we should talk about? You were talking about the culture in Australia, how people like you buy around and drinks with people, but like everybody buys around. I think we should talk about those hidden cultural, what's it? Not quirks, but like
Gyms.
gems. Ooh, let's go with the word gems.
Jewels. Like pearls.
You made it real girly.
Yeah.
Pearls for the girls. Shout out to my Zetas. C5. And gems.
Gems for my mans,
Gems for the hymns.
for the hymns.
Ooh.
You mean like church hymns?
No.
Bars.
Thank you, Jesus.
I like that.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey, pearls for the girls, gems for the hymns.
That's
Patrick Pendant. I mean,
Patrick Pendant.
CP Travels Pendant.
Patrick Pendant.
Don't use that. We're actually gonna use that. We're gonna use that as a hashtag.
Patrick Pendant is actually Patrick Pendant, by the way. I'm the idea man. But we'll tell you about that one later. So yeah, I think that'd actually be really interesting because I know in Singapore, a lot of people don't know this, but you actually will get fined for littering or for.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Brown was getting mad at my form, so I decided to stand up to show I actually knew how to exercise the correct way. So now she can leave me alone.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn it back to us.
I'm
Yeah,
here.
a lot of people don't know, but in Singapore, you will get
I've never
fined
heard something like this.
150
This will
Singaporean dollars,
Yeah, like
which is
it.
pretty much 150 US. If you are chewing gum in public or you're littering. Singapore is crazy clean, but they're extremely strict.
No, sorry, go ahead.
They're extremely strict on keeping the little city nation clean.
Brownie gonna be mad when these biceps off the chain. I saw this on YouTube.
No, you didn't.
Feel the burn.
Like we said already, if you're in Australia,
Feel the
you're
burn.
out with a group of people, everyone's expected to buy one round. And honestly, one round is just get like a pitcher of beer or two, but just enough for like everybody to share. But the thing is, like once you buy a round, you already know you getting that many more rounds with everybody else that you with.
So you're paying for your drinks either way.
Yeah.
You're paying
Yeah.
the same amount either way.
Yeah,
It balances itself out.
yeah. Honestly, I think that you do that in America. Like whenever you go out, like everybody you with, like all right, cool, squad.
Yeah, good friends.
We buying a round. Now, normally everybody's like, cool, I'm gonna get my own drinks.
That's why it takes so long.
I'm like, and you know what? That's fair. Like, hey, get your own drinks. But I think it's better like everybody go out, like, cool. Hey, let's just get like 18 pitchers of beers from the beginning, and it's only 3 of us. Each person gets 6 pitchers.
Oh.
Where we live
I'm
in
joking.
Taiwan,
I'm joking.
we don't have cars. Number one, we have scooters and a motorcycle. So when we go out, we always are either gonna take the MRT back, public transit system, or
Hashtag pull up, though.
or take a cab back. So actually, when we go out, we can actually drink. We don't drink a lot, but we can drink in excess. We can drink more than 2 or 3 drinks because we don't have to worry about driving back. We realize in America, usually that's not the case. There's always a designated driver or something like that.
Interestingly enough, in New Zealand, you can drive.
That's a
They
good
actually say on like the national New Zealand highway patrol information, like they don't encourage drinking and driving, but they understand that people are going to go out, they're going to have a few drinks. That if you're going to drive, try to limit yourself to one or two drinks. I think that's really, really interesting.
In America, bartenders are trained to try to watch their customers so that you only drink one alcoholic beverage per hour, which doesn't happen. The second thing that's happening y'all haven't been in America in how long?
What, last year I went. So.
Did I go back last year?
Yeah, you did.
Well,
Okay.
because in Vegas they have the signs on the highway that tell you the number of deaths from
That's depressing.
poor drinking and driving, or it will say, no drunk driving. If you see somebody, call it in, kind of thing. Just basically encouraging.
That's fair though.
Snitching.
Like,
Snitches get snitches, except if it's drunk driving. You should probably
You
snitch
said
on them.
snitches get snitches.
he did say
Stitches.
you said
Yeah.
snitches.
Did I? My
He
bad.
said snitches get snitches.
I've been drinking.
I'm drinking.
I have not. I have. But I'm not drunk though.
But he's pumping though.
Watermelon. She mad. I
Damn,
smell like a straight gem right
horrible.
now. She's embracing all these olderisms.
Hey, she's embracing
Break it
blue.
in. I'm joking.
Y'all are gross.
Give me a hug, bro.
He
What if
farted
you go to-
and he waved his
First of all,
armpit
if you
odor.
go-
I'm trying to pass off that fart, Grant. I feel like you sitting in the middle like, oh, it's 2 guys here. I can pass it off. I know it's Women's Day, but women don't fart. That's wrong.
Said, come back and apologize.
It's wrong. You don't fart in somebody else's house in the
Solely
middle.
the views of
Women
Carl,
don't have the right to
not affiliated with
pass
CP
gas.
Trump.
I didn't say that. She's mincing my words. She's being a real Donald Trump right now. Ooh, sorry. We don't do politics. ZPTrumps.com.
I don't think that was technically politics.
Oh, wasn't?
You
what
mentioned a
is that?
politician in.
Who?
Hey, he's only recently
So
become
just
a
did it
politician.
happen?
No, my bad.
What if-
Let
I'm a
me-
politician. I'm running for the.
He's not a recent politician. He's tried to be president before.
No, he did. He
Donald
wasn't
Trump?
serious. He wasn't serious.
Who, you?
No. By the way, you guys, one day I'm gonna run for president. I am running on the I Got Your Back party. It's honestly, like just vote for me. I'll be president. Like whatever y'all vote for, I'll do that. Y'all were like, you know what? Hey, everybody in America want a new pair of shoes. I was like, all right, well y'all voted for it. Cut back this government spending then.
We're gonna
Patrick,
play
what
that.
age will you be when you try to be running for president?
Well, I gotta be at least 40, so I'm gonna start running when I'm 40.
He gonna be 40, but because black don't crack, he gonna look about the same age he does now.
I'm be-
14.
They call me Young Pharrell. Young Pharrell.
Pharrell got gold, a silver hair. What did he do with his hair recently?
He did. I ain't gonna do that, but Young
Hey, but no,
Pharrell.
he should get that Steph Curry.
Let him
He
do
should try to
anything
grow
he
in this
wants.
half of his facial hair. All right, let's play a game real quick. All right, so we're gonna do a point system. Loser uno, best out of 3. This is the first game. Name a country that still has a king or queen.
All right, I'm first. Thailand.
You got this. This is easy. King or queen. This should be very easy. The second one at least is easy.
I can't think of
I actually picked
We play a
I
different-
picked the difficult
You did
one,
pick the difficult
just so
one.
you would have the easier one.
Just say England.
England.
Thank you, Jesus. Cambodia.
Cambodia does have a king. I'm going to say Mozambique.
Spain.
Did you say Spain?
She said Spain.
That's
Okay.
a question mark at the end because I'm really
Oh,
not sure.
they
I'm
do
really
not.
not confident of
They
other
do not.
countries. Like,
All right, we're gonna
systems.
give you a pass on this one. All right.
I don't want to play this game because I don't know other countries
I don't-
that have kings or queens.
I don't want to play this game. All right, that's not a fair game for Brianna. All right. There are several other ones that still have kings and queens. So Australia technically still knows
'cause it's part-
the queen as the Queen of England.
Well,
kind of, yeah, problems and
kinda,
stuff, but she
yeah.
still does some stuff. I'm not going to speak on it. I'm not going to like be mean to our peoples, but you know,
How long is this live stream? How long is this?
Long enough.
we got 30
Compton.
more minutes.
Compton, USA.
Who's the king of Compton?
King Kunta. Everybody want to cut the legs off. But you got the yams.
What's the yams? Yeah, you supposed to say what's the end.
You're supposed to say that.
that. Lack of participation right now. So.
No, you've been real lackadaisical. I hate that word.
It's lackadaisical, but okay.
No, you've been real lackadaisical in your pronunciations.
That's you. Lackadaisical.
You lost. You didn't name next king. I won.
I don't. We stopped.
I said Compton. I won.
Michael Jackson, the king of pop.
Pop isn't a country.
It's a culture.
It don't make any sense. Pop's
Pop's
not a culture.
Yes, it is. Pop culture is actually short for popular culture.
Okay, cool. I'm
Bars.
gonna make one up too.
Can't make none of that. It ain't real.
LeBron James.
Nope.
Cincinnati.
It's called Quirks and Countries. Let's talk about black taxis in China.
I ain't been to China. You know about these black taxis.
What do you think a black taxi is? The question. Brown, what's a black taxi? Don't say a black person driving a taxi.
I was gonna say a taxi that's black.
The taxi is the noun and black is the adjective
Describing
the
its color.
noun.
Describing its color.
So that's what I want.
It's like how taxis
Use
is
a whole
yellow.
bunch of words that you could just
Taxi is
simplify
yellow.
for our viewers
Black taxi.
who aren't teachers.
A black colored taxi.
What was that?
cab.
That was loud.
It's a fly.
Alright, cool. That was a B. Y'all have B's, so.
Nah,
Yeah,
this
no
will be out
worries.
of this house
Now,
already.
if it was B, we'd put it inside that thing and drink it.
True.
A black taxi, I would think it's a taxi that the color is black. Or, that's it. What else could it be?
All right, so a black taxi is basically a hustler. So it's these taxis.
How you gonna tell a story and not be on the screen
My
though?
bad. I apologize, guys. I know you guys missed my face. A black taxi is a taxi that pretty much waits outside of populated areas, and they offer you rides for a set price or a discounted price. You always want to get the discounted price. In China, because they figure you're a foreigner, you're really drunk. You know, like we'll just give you the typical fare that you'll get for anything. Excuse me, but they're actually supposed to haggle with them. Now, it's safe if you go in a group to ride in black taxi because they're basically like you can get them cheaper, and you don't have to worry about a meter, and you know how much you're going to pay up front, and they're going to guarantee to get you where. But going alone is probably not the best choice, and also if you don't have a good command of the language, I wouldn't recommend doing it either. So they just park out. They have black cars usually. They're black. It was basically Uber before Uber was a real thing. And it's very trustworthy in places like China. Now, personally, if I'm from Chicago, somebody's like, "Hey, I'm a black taxi. Get in the car." And it's like, I don't know, a tall guy, blonde hair, blue eyes, like muscular build. I'm not going to get in that car, even if I'm a guy, because that's just weird. Like, but
Probably a serial killer.
so I'm not going to do that. But in places where it's actually culturally acceptable, it's okay. Another fun fact about New Zealand, I know we guys are like people who do this. What are they called? Hitchhikers. Hitchhiking is done very, very often by pretty much everyone in New Zealand. People actually hitchhike to work 10 minutes, 15 minutes down the road. Go outside, stick your thumb out, say where you're going. People actually will pick you up and take you where you need to be. And there's really very few incidents, maybe one or two a year, places like New Zealand who do that. So again, New Zealand's very open and touristy area where people, it's a very safe place to go. Not a lot of people go there. Not a lot of people know about like how beautiful it is, honestly speaking. Like I didn't think to go to New Zealand until somebody told me to go. But yeah, hitchhiking is something that they do there, and it's okay. Don't go there if you're creepy though. Don't be a creep, but it is something that you actually can do, and it's fun, and it's a great time. Cultural things you've learned in another country, Patrick, switch it up. We love New Zealand. New Zealand's awesome.
You're in a Muslim or Islamic country. You shouldn't cross your legs and point the bottom of your feet at someone. It's very rude. Like what I'm doing in the car right now. Hey, if you don't get away from the tape, stop licking stuff on the table. Yes, so if you're going to a Muslim or Islamic country, you're not supposed to point the bottom of your soles at someone. Honestly, you just shouldn't do that anyway, because the bottom of your feet is gross, and that's rude.
Why the bottom of your feet? Oh, Brianna really likes feet, so she's our foot expert.
Yeah.
On the team.
I'm assuming that the bottom of people's feet are dirty because they, I don't know, probably walking or something.
So you don't wear socks when you walk? Patrick's from the south of America, so he didn't really wear socks. He used to play outside in the rocks with no socks on. That
And if
was
he does
his
wear
primary
socks, they're inside out and mismatching.
thing. Yep. Hey, but
All right, number one, I wear my socks inside out because you don't have seams on them, so it feels better on my feet. Number two, don't nobody need to see my socks. And number three, Carl, don't make me start on them feet.
I dropped a
Carl looked like
tablet
he wearing.
on my toe.
Carl looked like he wearing
I dropped
combat
a tablet
boots
on
all
my
the
toe,
time.
So Patrick holds that against me, even though he didn't even help when I screamed for in pain.
Your door was
'Cause I
locked.
thought the corner of the toe was open. The corner of my tablet on my toe.
Your door
So I have a
was
little bit of disfigurement on my toe, but the rest of my feet are okay.
Is your toe black?
Patrick is, but no.
Carl's toe looked like his 3 toes.
Patrick actually massaged my toe before, like a real bro should.
No, I didn't.
Moving on. So moving
No, I
on from
didn't.
what does pull up though mean?
Pull up, dog. Hey, girl, get off the dog. What's this thing called?
The dog
What's
almost
this?
electrocuted herself.
What's this thing? This is electrical. This.
It's an extension cord.
Stay off of it. I couldn't think of it.
We teach
Trying to
English.
eat the
She's still doing it.
Get these hands. No, she's not. We love animals.
Hands. For Brianna. For Brianna. And we're back. Sorry, our dog causes a little bit of a...
Causes ruckus.
from time to time. So we're going to call this game, it's called ping pong. We're going to bounce ideas off each other because Brianna looks all bored and out of it. She didn't have her glass of wine today, so she's all trying to be proper and polite for some reason.
When you got the yam.
This is your segment, Brianna. This is your time to shine.
You guys have jumped topics. So.
No, we're pretty much on the same thing. We're talking
Cultural
about,
stuff.
yeah, cultural stuff.
The quirkiness.
Yeah,
We're still there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh. For me, a recent one is moving to Taiwan, which is Southeast Asia, and learning all the restroom customs for women. So, examples.
Well, not a full example because that would be gross.
We're all humans. There shouldn't be
Stop that.
certain filters.
Don't talk about poops in this house.
I'm not talking about that. In Asia, if you're in Asia and you're in public, it's custom for you to bring your own Kleenex. So, for example, in all of the schools, you have to provide your own tissues when going to the restroom.
It's true.
So you have to stay ready.
Now, this does not include public restrooms and MRTs, things like that. But in most buildings that you go into, or even like in not in the malls, but when you're at work and things like that, you have to bring your own tissue. The reason is it's expensive in places like Taiwan. It's expensive to have toilet tissue. And also, everybody has their own different types of tissues they prefer to have. It's kind of weird for themselves. So yes, you have to bring your own tissue when you go to the bathrooms. For men too. Yeah.
And furthermore, the tissues don't go in the toilet. They go in little trash cans. That's new. That's different from America.
Yep, because the way the filters work, it's actually better for the environment. You flush all that tissue down with that water. Nobody's gonna go through some poopy water, but you actually recycle all that stuff and they burn it and it saves the environment. Well, you know, it's better than putting it into the ground. You know, the Pampers and things like that. Also, I know they do this all over the world, but like diapers are usually made out of newspaper or things that can go back into the earth, biodegradable things. Really up to you. You guys do that all over the world if you want to. My children, when they're born, like month number 2, just potty training. It's like before they crawl, walk, talk, know their name, they are on the toilet, figuring that whole thing out. Because that's just a gross thing I feel like we should figure out when you're young.
Another thing for women, being in Taiwan or Southeast Asia, this is going to get more personal for women though. When you are on your period or on the time of the month, women use either pads or tampons, and they don't sell tampons in Southeast Asia, or they're extremely expensive. So you have to prepare. That's all I was going to say. I don't know what's going on now.
That's actually very, very helpful, Brianna.
I think it's helpful for females. I doubt Carl or Patrick might have known that.
I didn't know that at all. I actually didn't know that at all.
I don't know if Carl's freaking out because he's like a bathroom person. He went and ate some C's, which is I assume like a...
That's just stressing nothing.
No, I just had to step out for a second. My phone was ringing. So,
You're from where?
where I'm to it.
Are you
Anyway,
uncomfortable?
I'm fine. I have 4 sisters. But, moving right on.
comfortable though.
Hey, guys.
I want to hear about that.
Quirks in countries. Let's see. In Thailand, in Taiwan, when you eat with chopsticks, you're not supposed to put your chopsticks so they point up. Because when they do, they're not called sacrifices, that's the wrong word. But the way they honor their ancestors, I believe, if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. Offerings, they chew the chopsticks up in something they stick straight up. So when you're actually eating food, you don't play with your chopsticks and stick them in something. Oh, look, my chopsticks are pointing straight up. You lay them across your plate, or you place them down flat. Otherwise, viewed as disrespectful. And the old person will throw something at you, because that's just rude.
In Australia, don't nobody say throw some shrimp on the Barbie. And also, Foster's is not Australian for beer.
Patrick said Foster's is not Australian for beer. We actually didn't drink Foster's at all. We didn't even see Foster's that much in Australia.
You do see a whole lot of VB though.
VB is a very popular beer, and they don't say throw something on the Bobby a lot. I know it sounds funny for Modern Family, but
Do you want some beer?
You want some shrimp on the barbie?
Keep talking, Brianna.
Last time I was talking, you had to attack and had to go eat seeds, which you're not choking on.
Thank you for choking me. You just said you choked me on live TV.
Lawsuit.
Shout out to D Trump for making lawsuits more easy. All right, so
Politics.
this is bee wine. You guys can see real live bees in there.
Hey, how you feel about Cuba?
Real live bees in there, and it's actually they're fermented, Patrick. For how long?
2 years.
3.
2 years. 3 years actually.
No, that's 2 years.
2 years.
Just because you research something don't mean that's true. That bottle was 2 years. I met the old lady who did it.
2 years old. So, what we're gonna do for you? Our friend Jackie bought us very, very, very nice shot glasses. From where? Oh,
I'm not drinking this.
not for you.
Good.
Yeah,
Brown is scared because last time she drank it, she had hallucinations or whatever. Pansy. Patrick and I, on our brand new glasses, you see this? That's Patrick. And Carl. On your screen it says CP Travels. C. P. You know what I'm trying to do. Anyway, we're going to take a shot of this for you guys. Not a very small shot. A smidgen of this for you guys in honor of our tuning into our second live stream. We'll be back to you guys on Thursday, same time from 6:30 a.m. American time. In most places, this is Eastern Standard Time to about 9:30. For you guys on your way to work, you're getting ready for work. Tune in. We'll have more things for you guys to talk about. Well, we have a lot of questions that we didn't get to today that we'll get into next time. If you have more questions, you can subscribe to our website for our newsletter. You can email us. You can Facebook us. You can write on YouTube. Let us know what you want to hear from us, and we'll give you guys more back. And we want to make this a very interactive thing. So the more, the merrier. So Patrick's coming back. I'm going to show you as I pour it. You can do sunflower seeds real quick.
Hey man, don't give me no wings this time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make sure I don't get wings and stuff in mine. Sorry guys, I was in there throwing some chicken on the thing. You know. Yeah, Carl, I already told you all about you. Don't hold it over my computer, please. Carl got a bad tendency. He got them shaky hands. Oh, it smells like birthday cake.
Oh, that has a lot of stuff in it.
You should probably like get a filter for this.
We almost done.
Go filter fish. I said, no, look at this. It's a leg in mine.
Hey, we all got to make a sacrifice for the greater good, right? So it's for you guys. C, and then the P's on the pull up though. Travels. We hope we answer a lot of things today. We bounce around from topics, but then again, we want to make it impersonal. Like we have a whole lot of stories to share with the world and want to let you guys know about. Again, the most important thing is we're trying to make people's dreams come true and show them that there's a lot more to the world than just your immediate surroundings. Embrace that.
Mine in his.
Well, you know.
I want y'all to see that. Look at this. Look at this.
No, it's the same amount.
Look at that. Carl stopped below.
It's
his
the same
name.
amount.
I tilted it forward and they can still see. Look at that. Mine. But yes, like we said, send us topics, send us stuff that you all want us to talk about. If you all want Brianna to come back again, let us know, and then we'll have her come back. It seemed like she was pretty popular last time. A lot of her Delta friends, hey Nicole, signed up for it. So yeah, let us know what's going. Let us know what's going on. What you all want to see, what you all want us to talk about. In the meantime, everyone stay safe. Happy travels. Be safe getting to work. All that jazz and stuff. Follow CP Travels Instagram. Carl, anything else? You already said that, didn't you, while I was in there?
You put that on my tab, didn't you? That's one of the YouTube videos. Check it out.
Right. If you wanted the
To
fries,
you
you
all.
should have got the fries.
To you all, remember this day as a day went into your lives forever and
This
changed
is
it
the
for
day.
the better.
This is the day.
My name is Carl.
the Lord has
His name is Patrick.
made, that the Lord
We are
has
CP
made.
Travels. Shout out to our
will
special guest, Brianna
rejoice.
Simon.
I
She will be returning for it next time.
and be
She'll be a lot
glad
happier because she won't be traumatized from a
and be
bus.
glad.
Again, I'm Carl. This is Patrick.
Oh, this
CP
is
Travels.
the day.
That's not as bad as I thought. Nope.
No, wait.
I lied.
Terrible.
Those are carbonized water.
Ugh.
Yep.
All right, bye, y'all. Next time, CB Travels. I'll let you.